Hey, I am Laura Hutchinson, also known as the Fit Pregnant Chick, and welcome to today's workout. This is going to be a full body dumbbell muscle building workout, which I have designed as a prenatal and postpartum fitness trainer, and also as a pregnant woman in my third trimester, as being pregnancy safe for all trimesters. Today, equipment that we're going to need. I'm going to be working with dumbbells. I have got some 5 kilogram dumbbells, which are around 11 pounds. And I'm going to be using one 9 kilogram dumbbell, which is around 20 pounds. You might just have one set of dumbbells, and that's totally cool. You can work with soup cans. If you've got a whole range of dumbbells and you want to lift heavier than me, you go for it. Be my guest. Aside from that, we're going to be using a chair, both to sit on and then also the back of a chair. So make sure you've got a nice steady one, no wheels. I don't want anyone to go scooting across the floor. And apart from that, yoga mat, big bottle of water. Let's keep drinking the whole way through to keep ourselves nice and hydrated. But unfortunately, if you need to stop and pee at any time, you can also stop the video and do that, because if you're like me, you're peeing all the time at the moment. I just want you to do whatever feels good today. You might feel amazing. You might feel terrible. That is just the reality of pregnancy, isn't it? You want to exercise, but you might not feel up to much exercise today. So just do what feels good for you, what feels safe for you and the baby. Stop, take rests, take breaks at any times. And if you're not a fan of any exercises, I'll be doing plenty that you can choose others instead. We're going to go for a warm up, then we're going to hit our dumbbell circuit, a little bit of abs at the end and a stretch, and you'll be done. Let's get warmed up. We're going to take the feet just slightly apart, and we're going to go for a little bit of a toe tap side to side. Let's bring some arms into this now as we do, and a little bit of hips. It's up to you how much you want to stretch them forwards. Sometimes it can feel like that bump is sort of swinging about the place, so you might not want to stretch too much. Good. Take it into some heel digs, and we're just going to push the butt back a little bit as we do so. Get a bit of a calf stretch. Oh my goodness, in trimester 3, I've definitely been getting fluid retention. Not as bad today. It's always at the end of the day. My calves can get so tight. So it's quite nice to get this loose in. Good. From here, let's step wide. Step touch side to side. I just want you to throw it away off those arms. Please don't hit anything. Watch any children, cats and dogs. But give it a good throw and loosen up. Beautiful. Reach up and over. Just let those arms flow. Support the bump with one hand if you want to each time. And let's do that from the top again. Bring it in. Some toe taps. Keeping those hips steady. Or a little bit of a stretch if you want to. I've got some pelvic girdle pain, so I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to keep my hips steady. But if you want to give them a little stretch, then go for it. Heel digs. Push the butt back. Get that calf stretch. You're looking good. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling good, but if not, you're still here. We'll get through this together. Final time, step those feet wide. To watch that mat behind me. And we're just gonna throw it away. Release. Into that upper body. Throw any tension, any stress. Up over the head. And bring it in. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to work into some circuits. We're going to work some upper body, some lower body. We're working top to toe. Grab your dumbbells. I'm going to start with my 5 kilograms. So guess what? 11 pounds. We're going to take it into a squat and a hammer curl. My feet are wider than my shoulders. I'm going to squat down. At the top, I'm going to curl the dumbbells up towards my shoulders. So combination, combo movement. Good. Let me turn sideways. Check it out. Squat and hammer curl. Just bring those elbows in, keeping them tucked in and squeezing those weights up to the shoulders. Good. Chose this to begin with, working both upper and lower body just to get the heart rate going. And rest. Good. With 20 seconds rest in between each exercise. Each exercise we're performing for 40 seconds. You can set your weights down in between each time for the rest, or keep a hold of them because really not that much rest. Okay, feet, once again, wide open shoulders. We're back in round 2. Squat, hammer curl. Beautiful. How is the bump? Do you need to go wider? Give yourself as much space as you need for your bump, for your baby. Good. How are those knees? Sometimes they can curve and let's keep pushing them forwards. Even turn your toes slightly outwards. Good. Give yourself that space into the hips. Whew. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm gonna pop these weights down for a second. Roll those arms out. We're gonna do one set of squats. We'll fight the curl. If you want to do a set of the curls, we'll fight the squats. We're back into the dumbbells. Grab them. You're gonna hate me for this one. Hate me and love me, hopefully. Squat pulse. Check it out. Down and hold. Little pulses here at the bottom. Good. I'm gonna turn sideways. Keep the chest high. Whew. Keep looking forwards. If it gets too intense, my legs are burning, you can just stand up for a second, or you're gonna keep going. Whew. We have the dumbbells in our hands. We've also got the weight of the baby. So we've got everything, the placenta, the blood. We have extra blood flow in our bodies at the moment. We've got everything here that we're pulsing up and down for 5, 4, 3, these burn, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, well done. Pop them down. Good. Roll out. So keep remembering, you're lifting yourself and these weights at the moment. You are a goddess. You're doing amazing. Hammer time. Grab the dumbbells. Shoulders down. The difference between a bicep curl and a hammer curl. Hammer curl, our palms face towards each other. Our bicep curl, our palms face forwards. Keep them in. Good. We're just gonna work solely on these at the moment. Whew. Soft knees. The whole way through, I'm just gently thinking about squeezing my navel towards my spine, drawing my abs in, bracing, and just trying to keep breathing at the same time. It's quite tricky to feel that sort of connected squeeze to the abs as they do start to extend and stretch here. Last 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well done. We take now a 60-second rest. Let's grab some water. And let's just breathe and get our breath back. These workouts are designed to be muscle building in the way that we are using our dumbbells. I'm helping you continue to maintain the muscle that you have. We might build some muscle. We're hoping over time, we want to keep muscle building being very, very important, even the whole way through pregnancy. We're doing it with a little bit of load. For some people, this load might be very challenging. I'm still training in the gym at the moment where I'm lifting, 60 kilograms, 70 kilograms still. Forgive me for not knowing what that is in pounds. I'm just trying to really maintain the muscle that I have at the moment as I go through pregnancy, keeping strong. And it also helps build the baby's lean body mass as well, or lean muscle mass, which is pretty cool. Grab your drink. I've just spilt my drink all down myself. All right, we are in rear delta fly. Check this out. Bring your dumbbells to your chair. We're going to sit down for this first exercise. We're going to use the chair to sit on, and we're going to need a wall for the legs. Let's hit it. My feet are pretty wide, so there's space for me to lean forwards with my bum. Roll my shoulders down my back. This is a rear delta fly. Good. Now this is actually pretty challenging with the 5 kilograms that I've got, just because I'm really having to, my legs, to be honest, are pretty much in the way. They're acting as a bit of a stopper for the weights and I can't swing. So you're gonna feel this. We're aiming for backs of shoulders. Ideally, I would lean further forwards, but I just can't at the moment. Just lean forwards as far as you can. Rest. Well done. Good. I'm coming up to standing now. We're gonna perform a wall sit. I'm just gonna move my mat so I've got a little bit more space here. Come to a wall, stand against the wall, and I just want you then to walk down it. Keep your feet in front of your knees. Good. You might actually be able to see your feet for the first time in a while, because I know when I look down at my feet when they're under my bum, I can't see them anymore. So there's your feet. You've maybe not seen them in a little while. You can keep your hands on your thighs, working harder, arms in front, really leaning into the wall. Oh, we're gonna feel this in the quads. The static hold. Breathe with me here. Rest your hands on your bump if you want to. Inhale. Oh, and exhale. Tricky part's getting back up. Oh, maneuver, take your time. You good? Okay, well done. So you can either sit, or I'm gonna stand this time for my rear delt fly. So either seated or standing. Feet, I'm gonna take them quite wide. I'm gonna turn sideways. I push my hips backwards, and this is a rear delt fly. So to be honest, my preference actually is to do this standing. But I know some people will have some back soreness going on, just the changes in the body with the weight of the bump in front. You might only want to lean forward, you might want to stay that, that little bit higher here. Again, that's okay. You might feel comfortable to lean further forwards, or just that little bit harder, working against gravity. It's up to you. Slight bend at the elbows, and we're squeezing into the backs of the shoulders. Last 2, 1, well done, weights down. If you notice, I keep putting my weights just on the chair, just that height just makes it easier to get things rather than being constantly up and down from the floor. So keep everything close to you and high to you, make life easier. Back to the wall. Take your time coming down. Good. And we want to just aim that those feet are in front of the knees. Yes. Hands either on thighs for support. We just rest them on the bump. Checking on the baby. Are they sleeping at the moment? Are they awake? Kicking the life out of you. Just breathe. Our heart rate's raised, it raises their heart. We're improving our cardiovascular fitness. We're improving their cardiovascular fitness as we do so along the way. Take another inhale and exhale. Come on up. Oh, it's not elegant, that part. We're grabbing a drink before we head into our next circuit. Here, we're gonna use a chair. So now I've regretted putting my dumbbell on this chair. I'm gonna use the back of this chair. So grab another chair or give the one that you've been using a swivel around. We're gonna perform some diamond push-ups, which are gonna work into the chest and into the backs of the arms and triceps. And then we're gonna come into a double arm row. So I actually need to grab my other dumbbell. So it's gonna go out of shot here for a second because I forgot my dumbbell. So I'm working with 2 9-kilogram dumbbells here, which come to about 20 pounds, I believe. You can keep working with the dumbbells that you have. Just gonna bring this mat back in. Okay, diamond push-up, double arm row, and then go a little bit more legs, Hands on your chair, kind of like a diamond. They're pointing, they're quite close together, and your elbows are gonna go out the way. Soft knees, we're coming down to the chair. I'm gonna show you this against the wall in case you need a little bit more of a demo. So we can do it against the chair. Watch at the wall. I've made my diamond with my hands. They're in front of me like this, and I'm coming in towards the wall. Your choice, makes no difference. Wall or chair? Good. To be honest, actually, it does make a difference. The chair is going to be harder. Just there's more of your body weight coming forwards. So wall, easier. Chair, harder. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, I'll show you this with no weights. We're gonna push the butt back. Our weights are gonna be here, and we're gonna row our weights up. So working into the back muscles here. Grab whatever equipment you're using. I'm going for my 9 kilogram dumbbells. Hips push back, weights in front, and we're rowing. Good. I find that I can't lean as far forward as I used to. Bumps in the way, back's a little bit more strained. So whereas before I was pregnant, I maybe would have leant to here, I'm now sort of leaning just down at a 45-degree angle. Keep bracing the abs, whereas before I maybe would have headed towards like a 90-degree angle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, good. Keep them within reach. Pop them on down there. Nice. Keep the breath flowing in between. Diamond push-up. Forgot what was next. So wall is easier, chair is harder. This is sort of the hand positioning. Anything close to that. And our elbows are going out the way. Chest to wall or chair. Let's go. Soft knees. And we lean. Good. The further you take your feet away, the harder it's going to be. That's going to be definitely for someone who's a little bit more experienced with this kind of movement. Otherwise, keep those feet closer. Good. Let me show you the wall again. Easier. Chest to wall. Elbows come out the way. Same with the wall. You can take your feet that little bit further back. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you've done so well. Oh my gosh. Any kind of push-up, you're pushing your body weight. And again, we've got that extra at the moment. So you're doing so good. We're so proud of yourself, how well you're doing today. Let's row. Grab your dumbbells. Good. Check in with how you're feeling. Remember, you can pause the video at any time and take longer rests. I'm gonna push my butt back. Body's to about 45 degrees. And I'm squeezing, rowing up. I want you to keep going. The whole way through, just pointing. I'm thinking about drawing my navel into my spine to support the baby, support the back. The whole way through, I'm just breathing. Imagine I'm doing this with 2 arms. So I've got my row, I'm just drawing, pulling in there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, good. Upper body is finished. Grab a drink. Get that breath back. We're gonna work on some lunges. Spilling my water on myself again. Lunges can become tricky when you're pregnant. Lunges can become irritating if you're struggling with pelvic girdle pain, which I am. Now I've went from doing walking lunges, which just was irritating around this pelvic area, to now static lunges, because there definitely is still a benefit of working that sort of unilateral, one leg at a time. Well, it's both legs, but we're staggered. That challenge to the balance, that challenge to the core. It's just a really good exercise to work into the quads. I am going to just flick my mat up out of the way here, so I don't want to slide on it. Hold on to a chair or hold on to the wall. We're going to take one leg in front of the other, like we're on train tracks, but even wider than train tracks. Do anything with your hand on your front leg or out to the side. We're going to lunge. Good. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. Here is me at the wall. So changes once again I've made. I went from walking lunges to these static lunges. And I have quite a short stance, a short distance between my back foot and my front foot, which helps with balance, helps with less irritation around that pelvic area while still getting into the legs. One more. Oh, good. Shake those legs out. Well done, good. Whew, keep breathing. So we want to get these good workouts, effective workouts while we're pregnant, but we just have to make some sort of smart swaps, some small changes as we go along. You don't have to stop certain exercises just because you're pregnant. We just need to make some swaps as we go along to adjust to our body. So we're gonna go for the other side. Had to think there what leg I used. So I'm gonna hold on to the wall. I've got my other leg now behind me, the other one in front, and we lunge. We could have the hand on the front leg or not. I'm gonna turn to face you. If you don't need to hold on to anything, then you don't have to. Just, our balance can become a little bit trickier. Our center of gravity has now changed. It might help to put your hands on your hips, on your bump, just to feel that center of the body. Breathe with me. Good job. And rest, release your legs. Well done. We're coming to our mat. Come on down. A bird dog crunch. Grab a drink if you need it on the way down. We're gonna come to our hands and knees. Bit of a balance challenge with this one. As you feel wobbly and off center, I want you to think about squeezing the stomach, bracing. Pop your hands on your stomach now. Take a second and just relax your stomach. Let that belly just hang out. Let that bump relax. Then I want you to take a breath in and a breath out. And just as you breathe, just keep breathing now. I wanted you to focus on the breath first. Keep breathing in and out. And just keep thinking now by tensing into this area. Here's me relaxed. Here's me squeezing. I'm pulling my navel to my spine. But the whole way through, my breath is flowing. You don't have to count it. You don't have to overthink it. Just breathe into the chest. Breathe into the lungs. Okay, good. Let's come to hands and knees. Pop your back up as flat as you can, as if your bottle of water is on it. Let's take our right arm in front. Let's take our left leg behind. You're either going to stay here or the bird dog crunch. We take opposite hand towards opposite knee. Depending on your bump at the moment, you might be able to come and bring the hand right in towards the knee. I can't quite. You might not have much space, but do what you can. I'm going to breathe in, whoop, and out. I'm just going to breathe through the movement. One more, and rest. Let's take the knees as wide as the mat, and just sink your butt and your bump back for a second. I like to imagine with my stomach muscles, I'm hugging the baby, holding the baby, keeping them supported and secure as I perform my workout, as I breathe through my exercises. Back to hands and knee. Let's get that water bottle back on the back. I'm now going to take my left arm in front, right leg behind, and hold. You can, whoa, I had a wobble there. You can stay there, or we're taking the opposite hand towards opposite leg. Opposite hand towards opposite leg. Good. So let's think about pulling the navel towards the spine, squeezing our stomach muscles gently. We're hugging the baby or babies with muscle. We're supporting them. We're holding them as we breathe deeply through the chest and through the lungs. Last one, and rest. Well done. Okay, just come to kneeling if that's comfortable, and just pop your hands on your hips. A very slight camel stretch. Just gonna take my knees wider and just drop my chin back ever so slightly. You could come to a slight arch in your back, but it's up to you how much of that stretch you want to feel. I'm just going to turn to face you. Take a leg in front now, it doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to take the opposite arm up and over, slightly to the side. You can stay quite tall in this lunge, or just let the hips sink forwards. Ooh, you're going to feel more of a stretch into that back leg. Now it's just the time to breathe and release. And unravel from that stretch. We'll swap over the other leg in front. We can stay quite tall in this movement and just add the other opposite arm, stretching over or sink. Oh, I'm definitely tight around there. Sink the hips forwards, sinking that back hip down towards the floor. Breathe into the belly, breathe into the body, breathe into your baby. And release. Good. Take a second before we head back to our crazy days and put your hands on your bump. I just want you to close your eyes and take a couple of breaths in and out. Let's really connect with your body, with your baby, and the wonderful workout you have both had today. You showed up for yourself, you took care of yourself today. And in doing that, you're taking care of your baby as well. Let's take a final breath in together. And an exhale. Well done. Oh my gosh, well done guys. That was such a good workout. I am so proud of you and I'm so grateful and honored to be on this journey with you and you be on this journey with me as we work out together through our pregnancies. If you enjoyed this workout, please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more workouts. It's The Fit Pregnant Chick, and let's keep training together, and I will see you at our next session.